verses are in the book.
Ah, okay.
So can you just clarify?
Oh, okay, good. Which one comes first?
Check 1, 2. It is reading it, so that means it's not following post debate.
Oh, there is a stool. Should I use it? Too short? There you go. And tall. Oh, let's go down. Hey, Jobu. Hello? Okay. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Donna. I am today's service chair. Welcome to today's Eshinni-Ko, Kakushinni-Ko memorial service. Please put your hands together and join me in Gassho. Oopsies, where'd it go? Oh, in. In Buddhism, it matters not what one believes or does not believe, but the way one lives. That is the basis for equality. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Okie dokie. Please pause and reflect while listening to the ringing of the kansho.
Namanda, 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 Namanda.
Rinban Katsuya Kutsunoki will now lead the sutra chanting with Sambujo down on page 24 of the Purple Book, followed by Jusei, followed on page 93. For those online, the words will be displayed on your screen.
主解放輸送公正不独法上大集中説法ししく供養一切部具足習徳法元年心情満徳意三害法両分無下地通達未不詳願学へ力投資最小損志願や国家大戦王感動国書天に東遊地名受けナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがんにしくどく平等性祭道本菩大心大有所有ナワンダーナワンダーナワンダーナワンダーナワンダーナワンダーナワンダーナワンダー
Please stand if you are comfortable doing so for the Gata Shinran's family, found on page 128 of the White Music Book.
To us for everyone, gosh,
seated. We will now have the following representatives offer incense in honor of Eshinni-Ko and Kakushinni-Ko. Haru Hirota, on behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Women's Association. And Anne Oxrider on behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple. Thank you, Anne and Hiro. Haru. Okay, kindly join Margaret for the reading of the Threefold Refuge found on page 10 of the Purple Book, as well as on the screen in front of you.
The Three Treasures is one of the oldest expressions of Buddhist refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. In our Purple Service Book, the leader opens and closes the reading, while the Sangha speaks the central words of refuge together. That reminds us this is not just an old form preserved out of habit, but a living act of hearing the Dharma and responding as a community. That is especially meaningful because Eshinni-Ko and Kakushinni-Ko preserved and carried Shinran's teaching forward for future generations. Please join with me. Difficult is to receive a human form. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the Dharma of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not cross over to the truth in the present life, in what life shall we cross over? Let us with sincerity and true reverence take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we, together with all sentient beings, awaken to the great way of enlightenment and to the unsurpassed intent of Amida Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we, together with all sentient beings, enter the storehouse of the Dharma, becoming like the wisdom ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we, together with all sentient beings, become units in true accord, in harmony with all things. The peerless, profound, and wondrous Dharma is rare to encounter, even in many hundreds and thousands of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Margaret. Please welcome Reverend Sarah Parrott of the White River Buddhist Temple. She will be presenting today's Dharma message.
Not on? Do I need to push something? Is it on? Okay, it's on. Yay. Please join me in Gasho, or bow your heads in contemplation and respect, as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Namo. I heard a couple of people start Namo Amida Butsu early. It's great to have such enthusiasm in the morning. So good morning, everybody. So I would like to first thank you for allowing me to join you this morning at your Eshinni-Kakushini service. We celebrate these two amazing women each year because of their contributions to Jodo Shinshu. I am sure many of you know that Eshinni supported Shinran Shonin so that he could focus on his studies, which allowed him to eventually finish his masterpiece, the Kyogyo Shinsho. And of course, their daughter, Kakushinni, not only took care of him in his old age, she also created his mausoleum and the caretaker system, which would eventually, over the course of many centuries, morph into the Honganji as we know it today. But today, I don't want to bore you with a history lesson, although I am a history nerd, so I could absolutely do that. I would like to speak instead about the special bond between mothers and daughters. I believe that we can see this in the letters written by Eshinni to her daughter Kakushinni that were found at Nishi Honganji in 1921. Kakushinni took care of Shinran Shonin while he was in Kyoto. By then, Eshinni had returned to Echigo to take care of their family's property. Being separated by such a great distance must have been very hard for the mother and the youngest daughter. They didn't have telephones back then. They had to send letters by courier. So for the younger people in the group, letters are pieces of paper we would write by hand and then send to people. This was before we had smartphones and texts and tweets and all those things. So it could take days, could take weeks, or in Eshinni's time, it could take months for a letter to go from sender to recipient. And there was no guarantee that it would make it there. Given how difficult it could be to get a letter sent and received, as well as the amount of time it took, you would think only topics of the utmost importance would be discussed. But this is what I love about the letters Eshinni wrote to Kakushinni. Yes, some of the material was very important from a Jodo Shinshu perspective. Eshinni spoke about Shinran Shonin's time on Mount Hiei and what he did or what he saw at the Rokakudo. She comforted her daughter after the death of Shinran Shonin, as Kakushinni was worried she hadn't seen any of the auspicious signs, the special lights that we just sang about. Many of the letters, however, were about everyday, mundane topics. Sometimes it was about her health. In one letter she sent to Kakushinni, she mentioned that she had diarrhea and wasn't feeling well. In another letter, she mentions wanting to build a stone monument as she thinks she will die soon. I can't remember how many conversations I had with my mom like these: that she was dizzy or had a cold, that she had a doctor's appointment, and these were her lab results. We even had those conversations about what she wanted after she passed away. She didn't want a stone monument as Eshinni did, but she definitely had plans. One of the things that Eshinni wrote to Kakushinni really stuck out to me. I constantly feel the desire to hear whatever I can from you while I am still living, but you are so far away that you seem beyond the clouds. Truly, I feel as though the bond between parent and child were somehow absent. Particularly since you are my youngest child, I have always thought of you as dearest. But it will not be possible for me to see you, so it would be truly heartbreaking for me never even to hear from you. So I think all of the mothers in the audience can probably understand this sentiment. You miss your daughters. And I'm sure the daughters here can also understand this. Maybe you have even heard something similar. Even today, with our modern technology, how many of us have gotten a text from our mothers asking when they might see us again? Or that they miss us and feel like we are far away? Or they simply want to know if we are okay? I can tell you, when my mother discovered Facebook Messenger, she would send messages like that all the time. We would talk on the phone at least once a week, but within a few days, she would send those kinds of messages. Are you okay? How are you feeling? What are you doing right now? What will you do next weekend? I can only imagine how much harder it must have been for Eshinni and Kakushinni, given the distance that separated them, and the amount of time that passed between correspondence and care packages. I read the letters that Eshinni sent to Kakushinni, and I see my own mother in many of them. The love and the care given, the constant worry that everything is okay. I really encourage you to read the letters if you have time. They really are a wonderful testament to the love between a mother and a daughter. And before I continue to ramble, I will close. So please join me in Gasho, or bow your heads in contemplation and respect, as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sarah, for your thoughtful and meaningful message. And remember, Mother's Day is just next month. But anyways, yes, we all have moms, and it's very important relationships. We will now have Reverend Jason Yokoyama, read Nirno Shonin's letters number 61, volume 5, chapter 5, found on the opposite page of the program.
From the Gobunsho, letter number 61, Zaike Amanyobo no Sho, chapter on lay women. Please listen carefully. All lay women should believe, without the slightest doubt, that they who rely deeply on Amida Buddha with singleness of heart and mind for the life to come will all be delivered without exception. This is the essence of what is called the primal vow of the other power that was vowed by Amida Tathagata. Thus, when you feel the happiness and gratefulness for the assured state of your deliverance in the life to come, simply recite Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. With reverence, I remain. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandavs, Namandavs.
Thank you, Jason. Please stand if you are comfortable doing so for the Gatha Ondokusan 2, found on page 107 in the white book, and probably will be on the screen. We will sing both Japanese and English. Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to thank Kemi Nakabashi for accompanying us with all her beautiful piano playing, and Jesse and Alex back there doing the high-tech stuff. And thank you, Reverend Sarah, for your wonderful message, and for everyone coming today to participate in today's service. Are there any public announcements that people want to share online? Oh, good, good.
Good morning. Thank you for coming to Eshinni-Ko, Kakushinni-Ko service this morning. So when you look at the Onaijin today, we have a beautiful flower arrangement, then a little bit different from the usual. One difference is we have wisteria this time. So then, thank you for the flower arrangement volunteer group. Then also adding the wisteria. As we know, wisteria is one of the symbols, crest, which we use Sagari Fuji. Those who are wearing the Monto Shikisho, maybe your Monto Shikisho also has a Sagari Fuji. I'd like to thank the flower arrangement group. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Janice Taguchi, and I am coordinating the SBBWA team that'll be walking for rice on Saturday, May 16th. The date is in your program. If you would like to make a donation, please go to acrs.org or sign up to walk with us. We'll be walking together at Seward Park bright and early. And if you prefer not to make a donation online but would still like to contribute, you can bring a donation to me and I will bring it on the 16th to the event. Thank you.
Thank you. Please put your hands together and join me in Gasho to conclude our service. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Okie dokie, now we're offline. We can now relax and be our